Hey there, my name is John. You're watching the Strix YouTube channel, and in the 8th episode of Behind the Strix, as I can call it, we're talking about the process of launching the company, where we're at today, and part of that process is raising money. Can't have a business without getting a little bit of capital, whether it's from yourself or from investors. And so, co-founder Devere, we're going to talk through, why and how we raised money from the beginning, the XRC accelerator, and then where we are at today.
Yep. So raising money, I think for any founders is not the most fun, pleasant experience. It's joked about that it's like a second full-time job while you are obviously building the business. And it's definitely true. It's definitely true. It has to be done, right? Like John said. So before we launched the company originally, we raised a small round from friends and family, and that was enough to kind of just get started. I say friends and family; it's really like friends and family plus. I usually say, because it kind of went out. The reality is, especially then. I mean, we're talking 4 years ago, but even still now, people are a little turned off by the idea of having their name associated with men's makeup. And that's exactly the stigma. So the same stigma that we're fighting against in selling these products, we also have to fight against when we're pitching these products to potential investors. And that was the case then. It's still the case now today. But I really think, I genuinely believe in general, that any product, any business, any market that is worth pursuing, that's worth entering, that truly is different and unique and truly is a green opportunity, you're going to have that same pushback, right? It's because investors want to see things that have been tried and are tried and true and tested and proven to work. And if this was already done, then we would have no reason to exist, And so it's really a question of finding the people that are willing to take the risk on the founders, on the team, or the idea, or that they really believe in the idea. And so it took us a lot longer to find people that fit the bill there than we thought. But eventually we did close out that round. We were able to go into production. We were able to, buy all the molds. And so all our products are, as we've discussed in previous videos in this series, they're all custom done. We own all the molds, all the patents, all that stuff is unique to us, the formulation as well. All custom. So we were able to go into production there and launch the business. XRC invests, they invest about $100,000 into a business in exchange for obviously all the great stuff that they did. Again, check out that video for more on that. And then we're just about closing out our first real round of funding with institutional capital, 15-17 fund, as well as some great angel investors as well. And this money will now allow us to produce more products, build out the team more, and really pursue some additional marketing channels from what we've been doing for the last year and a half or so. But look, what we've found in the end, the investors that we have, the partners that we have now are really, really excellent, top-notch, just quality people all around that we're genuinely super excited to have on the team. But we've been at this for months and months at this point. We'd be lying if we said it was fun going out and raising money and constantly getting rejected. Whatever they tell you, for however many, for every yes, however many no's, it's way more than that, So it's like to be going through this and to finally be seeing light at the end of the tunnel now is very exciting. And to be able to get back to just building Strix and the business and the products and the marketing 100% and not have to worry about fundraising, at least for the next little while, I think we're pretty excited for that.
Yeah, and I joked earlier that it's not a joke when people joke that it's a full-time job, because it is. It takes a lot of time. It's a lot of energy and effort, and it is a lot of rejection as well. XRC had said early on, it's like for you to get one yes, you'll hear 100 no's. And every time that you and I would get off the phone, I'd be like, we're only at 68 no's. Where's the first yes? And I've also seen and talked to other founders where they say it's not even as important of what the check is, it's who's behind the check. And we've also seen that too, is if somebody believes in you and gets excited, they want to help you in a big way. And if they have any sort of connections or if they have any ideas, it's those are just as valuable as the capital to then do the things that you want to do in the company. And so also being smart about, who it's from and everything. And there was a great story from 1517 where, they invest in SaaS companies, typically in technology companies, but they're like, look, sometimes you get a great founding team with a great product and a great premise. And they had said to us on a call once, they said, we want to find businesses that in a few years will say, why didn't this exist before? And it's like, that's what this really feels like. It's like, why wasn't men's cosmetics in existence before? And that's, that's what we are really building. And so, yeah, the time it takes, they say it takes twice as long, it's twice as hard as you expect. And that has proven to be the case.
It definitely has, but I think we did it.
I know, because we set out in January. Our timeline was in January, we were going to start fundraising. We were going to close it in Q1. And then whether that would have happened with or without COVID, who really knows? But now it is September and we're basically wrapping up now. And so, yeah, we thought it'd take 3 months. It took about 9. A little change. All right. So that is raising money. Now, speaking of COVID, we are going to talk about how that process was for us, because we haven't done any behind the scenes videos really since that day. We did a little bit on the gel cleanser, but just talking about how we as a company went through COVID, how we experienced it, and now how we've come out of it, we believe in a very strong position because we were lean. But that is in the next video. We'll link to previous videos and future videos down in the description, as well as playlists on our site. Hope you'll join us for those. And that is Strix, you more handsome.